you like to call your next witness?
Thank you. We call Richard Clapp.
Do you swear that the testimony or affirm that the testimony you will give this afternoon will be the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Thank you, Ms. Russell. Would you please introduce yourself?
My name is Richard Clapp.
And Dr. Clapp, what is your profession?
Epidemiology with a specialty in cancer epidemiology.
And where do you work?
I'm a retired professor at Boston University School of Public Health and an adjunct professor at the University of Massachusetts at Lowell.
Did you prepare pre-filed direct testimony in this matter?
Yes, I did.
Do you have a copy in front of you?
Yes, I do.
Did you prepare this testimony under oath?
Yes.
Did you sign this testimony under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes, I did.
Do you offer this testimony for purposes of this proceeding?
I do.
We offer Dr. Clapp and his testimony.
Dr. Clapp is available for questions.
Dr. Clapp, do you mind if I stand so the room can hear?
It's fine with me.
Thank you so much. Dr. Clapp, in paragraph 1 of your testimony, you identified the materials you reviewed in preparation of your testimony, correct?
Yes,
Those included the so-called health impact assessment, correct?
they did.
And also some other materials provided you by counsel, correct?
Correct.
What were those other materials?
There were the Trinity report, I believe, that we've seen here earlier today.
The modeling report that we referred to?
Other rebuttal testimony by experts, I believe, for Enbridge. DEP reports. Those are the ones that come to mind.
Well, the rebuttal testimony hadn't been submitted, I think, by when you submitted your testimony, but no matter. The pre-filed direct testimony of Outman.
Correct.
Your testimony also attached your CV, correct?
It did.
And it also attached certain materials referred to in your testimony as references, correct?
Yes.
And those included a hand-in-hand paper,
Correct.
2 pages of data from the MacDara Public Health Cancer Registry,
Yes.
and 2 reports by the National Toxicology Program, one on benzene and one on phenol, right?
Correct.
And those were the only ones that were attached to the testimony, right?
Yes, I believe so.
And I would represent that that was all we received. Then in paragraph 13, you testify about those data from the Massachusetts Department of Public Health, right?
Yes.
And I have a copy of those data from your testimony. I would ask you to represent them.
Can you repeat the paragraph?
I want to get back to this.
Here.
Paragraph 13.
Thank you.
Now, as described in your testimony in paragraph 13, you use these data to point out that for the period 2015, Mass DPH reported an excess level of certain kinds of cancer in Weymouth or Quincy over sort of expected statewide rates.
Yes, I think you said 2000 to 2015 or something. It's 2000.
2011 to 2015.
That's it. That's
And you but the overall set of results here concerns, I've counted them, 23 different types of cancer, correct?
yes.
Feel free to do that. Some of them are female and some of them male.
Right.
So of those, you highlighted 2, correct? right?
Correct, yes.
And you picked those in part because there was physical significance to those two, correct?
In part, but they're also related to air pollution in general.
Okay. That's true of some of the other types of cancers that are discussed on this set of data, correct?
It's true of some of them, but not as strongly as with bladder cancer. And,
Well, I would look, for example, at cancer of the larynx. You agree with me that cancer of the larynx, like lung cancer, is associated with air inhalation, correct?
yes,
Smoking in particular, correct?
smoking in particular, potentially other, I guess, inhaled or ingested material.
And with the categories that you highlighted, one of which is urinary bladder cancer for women, correct?
Yes,
That actually is also associated with smoking, is it not?
it is.
And of course, lung and bronchus cancer, we all know, is probably correct?
At this point, yes,
Well, and in 2011 and 2015.
correct.
And you testified you reviewed the health impact assessment.
I did.
And you're therefore aware that there were data in there that reported, also matched public health data, that indicated that the level of smoking in Quincy and Weymouth was one of the highest rates in Massachusetts during the years of 2012 and 2014.
They give quintiles, and I believe that Quincy was in the 5th quintile, which is the highest 20%, and Weymouth, I believe, was in the 4th quintile for smoking.
Your testimony does not address in any way whether smoking even might have been a factor in these levels that you report on this data of statistical significance, more cases of bladder cancer and lung cancer, correct?
We didn't discuss, this is data from the Massachusetts Cancer Registry, and there is information about smoking in the cancer registry, and the health impact assessment addresses that by saying that the lung cancer patients from Quincy and Weymouth had the same basic proportion that were smokers or former smokers as statewide. So I didn't see it was necessary for me to comment further on that. The health impact assessment made that point. And as for the prevalence of smoking, that's from a different source, not the cancer registry, but the behavioral risk factor surveillance system. That's based on a statewide statistical sample of 8,000 people that was done in 2012 and 2014. So it's not nearly as robust as the information about smokers amongst the cancer patients.
Well, you don't really dispute that smoking could be a significant factor in the cancer rates in Quincy and Weymouth.
It's a significant factor in lung cancer and bladder cancer rates everywhere in this state, in this country.
Let me refer you to paragraph 16 of your testimony. And that's referring to benzene and formaldehyde, correct?
Yes.
And in your testimony, you cite the two National Toxicology Program references, correct?
Correct.
And those were attached to your testimony.
They were.
And I'm going to hand you first the formaldehyde one and ask if you recognize it. And I apologize for getting you share for now? Oops, sorry. Now you attached this to your testimony, so may we assume that you believe in the authoritative report on how to become this?
I do.
And let me call your attention to the section of the report pages disappear. I'll refer you to page 6.
Have it?
And in the right-hand column, there's a paragraph having to do with production of formaldehyde, correct?
Yes,
And then another block of text having to deal with exposure, correct?
correct.
And you have no dispute with those passages.
Not as I see here, no.
Do you have any reason to think if you read it more carefully, you would disagree with these statistics from the National Toxicology Program?
Not as I see here.
And now I'm going to do the same thing with respect to the other report you cited, which is the benzene report from the National Toxicology Program. And I would ask whether you recognize that.
I do recognize this as a section from the report on carcinogens that covers benzene.
And in the first page, in the right-hand column, the same heading with formaldehyde for production and exposure, in this case, to benzene, correct?
Correct.
And as with the formaldehyde, do you have any reason to dispute the figures that are provided in that?
Not as I see it here, no.
And if you had more time to review it, do you expect that there would be any reason for you to doubt it?
No reason to expect that I would doubt it after looking at it further with more time.
Thank you. I refer you to paragraph 17 of your testimony.
I have it.
And in the second sentence, you state that there is no threshold exposure level below which no carcinogenic effect would occur, correct?
Yes.
And then you refer to that as the default assumption, correct?
Yes.
And again, this is the same assumption I was discussing with Dr. Nordhoff. This is the assumption made in the context of risk assessment that because you cannot prove that there is no carcinogenic effect at very low levels, risk assessment assume that there's no threshold, correct?
Yes, and there's data for, especially in animal studies, or a linear effect. It may not go down to one molecule above zero, but it's, the shape of the curve is linear.
Do you know the lowest number of which carcinogenic effects on animals have been found for exposure to benzene?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Is it anywhere near 0.03 parts per billion?
I don't have a specific number in mind.
You're not a toxicologist.
Correct.
And with respect to formaldehyde, same thing. You don't know what the number is, where there's been no observable effect.
Correct, not off the top of my head.
So because of the linear no threshold assumption, because risk assessors don't have evidence really one way or the other as to whether or not the low level actually causes an effect, the risk assessment process involves setting guidelines, orders of magnitude below the level of which adverse effects can actually be observed, correct?
Again, I'm not a toxicologist, so I don't know the orders of magnitude in that question. I just go from first principles. If you dose a person with carcinogen, you expect a response.
No matter what the level of carcinogen.
Correct. If it's not zero, you'll get a response.
So you're aware that in risk assessment, in setting, for example, standards for carcinogens, EPA and other regulators try to set the number where they believe that as long as the number actually experienced is below their guidelines, they would expect no more than one excess death per million people exposed for a lifetime at that moment, correct?
Again, I'm not an expert in risk assessment, so I know there are numbers for environmental exposures and occupational exposures, for example, which are different. I'm not here speaking as a regulator
Or as a risk assessment.
or as a risk assessor.
So really your testimony is just based on, you said, first principles, that any exposure has some potential effect, correct?
Correct.
No matter how low that exposure is.
Correct. I'm aware that Safe Drinking Water, the Safe Drinking Water Act sets a maximum contaminant level goal for carcinogens of 0. And I think that's totally appropriate.
Again, based on the linear threshold assumption, right?
Yes.
That's water, this is air.
It's air and it's a carcinogen.
It is. And we're exposed to benzene in our daily life all the time, are we not?
We are, some more than others.
I have a question. And I would ask that the exhibits marked for identification.
Mr. Fallon?
Yes, thank you. Just a few questions for you on Dr. Clapp. Again, thank you for your testimony. The department appreciates submitting today. Just a few follow-up questions for you on your pre-file direct testimony. Sir, if you don't mind, if you could look at paragraph 16 of your pre-file direct testimony. And you referred to something called an AAL. You see that in the first sentence of paragraph 16?
Yes.
Can you tell me what your understanding of what an AAL is?
Well, it means allowable ambient limits, and so therefore it's a regulatory level that's set by, in this case, I believe, DEP, for what people can be allowed to be exposed to.
And exposed to, what, to be more specific, exposed to what?
These are 2 carcinogenic chemicals, benzene and formaldehyde.
Is your understanding AALs only apply to benzene and formaldehyde?
No, in this case, in paragraph 16, which we're discussing, that's.
Oh, okay, thank you. So it applies to toxins, is that fair to say?
I understand it does, yes.
Okay. So, let me know if you agree with this. My understanding of what an AAL is, it's not a regulatory standard, it's a guideline. Do you agree with that?
I'm not familiar with the specific language, and to the extent that there's a distinction, I couldn't tell you.
Okay. And again, my understanding, if you agree with me, AAL is a level of exposure to a toxin that the risk is less than 1 in 1 million of an additional risk of contracting cancer over a lifetime. Do you agree with that characterization of an AAL?
I don't have an opinion about that.
Dr. Clapp, thank you very much. We appreciate your testimony.
Mr. Hayden, any redirect?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Clark.